సంతోషయతా సంతౌ శ్రీలరూప సనాతన దాక్షిణాత్యేన భట్టేన పునరేతద్వివిచ్యతే తస్యాద్యం గ్రంథనాలేకం క్రాంతవ్యుత్క్రాంతఖండితం పర్యాలోచ్యాత పర్యాయం కృత్వా లిఖతి జీవకః. We are discussing Anuched 24th Anuched. Kichidi, papad, mirchi pakoda, dahi, dahi. क्या हो रहा है एक्चुअली इधर? Let's open up our discussion. So we were discussing the qualities of the Lord. The qualities of the Lord are inherent to Him. They are not due to Maya. So this is the main theme is, and these qualities are inherent, and that's why these are all qualities of the Lord are the manifestation of Swarupa Shakti. Qualities of the Lord due to the Swarupa Shakti. This point we have to discuss. That is the point we are discussing already. अत ऊर्ध्वं गुणादीनां स्वरूपात्मता निगमनात्. That means all the qualities are the inherent to the Lord. So that's why you can easily say in future in the book, wherever we describe the qualities of the Lord, means it is nothing but description of the Swarupa Shakti, which is desirable for us. We want to see we want to discuss about the Swarupa Shakti. So that's why that can be done by this conclusion. And we also discussed the sloka from the Vedastuti. That sloka is saying this Jivatma is embracing the Maya, and that's why it is getting the qualities of the Maya. And but the Lord is not embracing, but He is leaving that Maya like a snake leaves a digested skin. In the same way, and by nature He is having so many inherent qualities. That's why He is also known as Aparimeya Bhagaha. Aparimeya means immeasurable qualities He is having, and unlimited and immeasurable. You cannot measure those qualities. How many are there? So such a Bhagavan is there. So why we are discussing this much about this? Because according to Advaitins, qualities of the Lord are any quality means that is due to gunas. That means that is due to Maya. This is the conception of the Mayavadis. So now we are going to prove these gunas are the beyond the Maya. These gunas are beyond the Maya. That has to be again and again will be discussed in the coming Anuchedas, maybe 4 Anuchedas. That means now 24, we are 25, 26, 27, 28, everything is discussing about that. So let us go quickly and finish the 4 Anuchedas today. Today is the 24th, we will continue the remaining part. 24 we finished or no, we didn't finish. Where we were in the 24? Anyone marked it? In the 24 where we are? No, in the first Anuched. So, yeah. And after that much only. Okay. Tvamasi yadatmana samaruddha samasta samavaruddha samasta bhagaha. This is also done, I think. Yes, I remember. So all these bhagaha, that means the opulence of the Lord is because of Himself only. It is not because of the Maya. That is next yadva ahiriva tvacham ityatra tvakshabdena parityakta jirnatvag eva uchyate. So in the sloka we are hearing that the snake, how it leaves his skin. The same way Lord also leaves Maya. Here what kind of skin snake is leaving? It is leaving the jirnatvag. That means which became old. So that skin only snake leaves. And that means it is having one more skin. Okay? So that means it is having one more. That means Lord is also having one Shakti, and he is leaving something which is not suitable for him, that he is leaving out. So that kind of understanding you can see from here. Next we will go further. Sayatha. Everyone try to open your book and see the Sanskrit and also understand. Sayatha mam. Where we are? We are in the 24th Anucheda. Okay, following everyone? Sayatha tam jahati iti tat samipamapi navrajati. Like how snake leaves his old skin, same way Lord also leaves Maya, and after leaving snake never goes back and see it and use it. The same way Lord also after leaving Maya he never goes back to it and he never use it. Use it means for his personal purpose. Tatha tvamapi maya samipam nayasi. Like how snake is not going back to that skin, the same way Lord also will never go near to that Maya. Anyatra cha vishuddha vijnana ganam swasamstaya samapta sarvardham amoga vanchitam iti. In another place also we are seeing, what we are seeing? Vishuddha Vijnana Ganam Swasamastaya. That means he is completely blissful. Vishuddha Vijnana Ganam. That means pure. Pure, and he is completely knowledgeable. Vijnana Ganam is purely knowledge, or otherwise he is a personification of knowledge. By what? Swasamastaya. By his own arrangement he is completely knowledgeable and purely knowledgeable. By his own arrangement. Swasamastaya means by his own arrangement. That means this blissful nature or this pure nature is not because of any Maya. Samapta sarvartham amogha vanchitam. Sarvartham. What is this? One second. Samapta sarvartham means, so samapta means finished. Sarvartham means all the kinds of the necessities, or otherwise you can say desires, anything. That means he doesn't have any unfulfilled desires, or he doesn't have any unfulfilled things. Unfulfilled things means here any necessities. It means which are not fulfilled. No, he doesn't have. Everything is mitigated. Samapta. Amogha vanchitam. So amogha vanchitam means in the Srila Prabhupada's BBT what is given? Meanings is problem. Anyway, that is not so important for our discussion. Here main is swasamastaya. That is a word. If you come to know that, because everything you cannot explain in the sloka, because you have to know the full sloka and also context. Then only you can catch up the every word. But as a now you are going on this sloka, so you have to see what is the part is relevant to you. So since the context you know, in this sloka what thing you should take, that is easy to get. Main thing is swasamastaya. That means whatever his form, his nature, that means is full of purely knowledgeable. So that is swasamastaya. That means by his own arrangement. So this much is sufficient. It is not because of the Maya. So that much is our main purpose. Okay, we are not going to discuss each and every point of that, because what is relevant for our context, that much you should take from that sloka. Next, Tatha Uddhavam Prati Sri Bhagavad Vakyam. So now, one more thing. What is the main purpose? Our whole discussion is centered around the qualities of the Lord. That means the natural qualities of the Lord, not due to the Maya. Those are all due to his own. Those are all inherent to him, and those are all beyond the Maya. That means those are all because of the Swarupa Shakti. So that is our simple target. Why we are discussing this? Because generally if any quality means Mayavadis think that these are all due to Maya. But we are saying these are all not due to Maya. That is the main point, nothing. Which is very simple thing, and if you try to screw it so much, then you will get boring actually. Go quickly. Okay? Siddhayoštadasa prokta dharana yoga paragarai paragai tasamasto mat pradhana dashaiva gunahetava. Who is saying? Lord himself is saying to Uddhava. See what he is saying? Siddhaya ashtadasaha. So paranormals, actually Babaji is translating. Siddhaya means paranormals. The main problem with the English translation. What is the English translation for this in the BBT? 11:14:3. Huh? Oh, okay, sorry. मैं 14-15 में confuse हो जाता हूँ. 5 और 3 में. Okay. Siddhaya means mystic perfections. Okay. Mystic perfections. So these are all how many? There are 18, total 18. Out of those 18, 8 are sheltered in Lord, and other 10 are because of the gunas. So that means what you should understand, here even the siddhis, that means these mystic powers, those are also belonging to the Lord, and some are belong to the Maya, and some are belong to the Lord. That means some are centered around the centered in, or they sheltered in Lord, and some are due to Maya. That means it is clearly understandable that you cannot say any guna is there means it is due to Maya. Okay? Same point we are again concluding. You are getting? You should follow. Don't switch off your mind. If you switch off, then you will be feeling bored. Agrecha eta me siddhaya somya ashtautpatti kamata. Iti. Agrecha means in the same chapter, the 5th sloka. In the 5th sloka he is saying, Ete, etaha, that means eta me siddhaya. These are all my mystic powers or mystic perfections. Ashta outpattikaha mataha. That means the main point is what? Mine. These are all belongs to the me. Me siddhaya. Huh? Huh? So 8 are sheltered in Lord and 10 are due to the Maya. That means due to gunas. The guna is the cause for them. That means sattva, rajas, tamas. So from this what you should understand? Yeah. You cannot say that any perfection or any siddhi is there that is due to Maya. That is the claim of the Advaitins, Mayavadis. You are getting, Sandarbha Muni? So that means you should be tactful. If the sloka is there, so Jiva Goswami never open everything and keep in your mouth. He just mentions a sloka, there you should, oh okay, this is the Anucheda's heading, this is the Anucheda's main purpose, and first in the first sentence itself he explains. What he is explaining? Gunaha, what he Swarupatmata Nigamanat. Gunadinam Swarupatma Nigamanat. That means gunas are inherent to the Lord. This is a statement. Which statement? This is statement of Shruti Sutra Sthaniya Vakyam. Sutra Sthaniya Vakyam is saying this. So that it should be in your mind. So from that you should see everything. Through that you should see. That means that should be proved everywhere. So now that's why you are here hearing 8 gunas are belong to the Lord, 10 gunas are belong to the Maya. Then what is there? What you should get? Then you should understand. Oh, actually we should prove that gunas are belong to the Lord. You cannot say that every guna is belong to the Maya. So Lord himself also is having some inherent gunas. So that you should prove. So that is our statement. So that you should see in this sloka. Okay, next. Atayeva daitya balakan prati prahlada vakyam. That's why meaning? What is the that's why? That's why means? Easily means? Since these gunas are belong to the Lord. Since these gunas are belong to the Lord. So Prahlad is saying to demon boys. Yeah, Daitya Balakan, demonic boys. So what he is saying? Kevalanubhavananda Swarupa Parameshwara Mayayantarhita Ishwarya Iyate Gunasargaya Iti. Then how to interpret this sloka? First you should understand what is the meaning of this sloka. And you should remember the context. Atayeva, he already said. Atayeva. Atayeva means this why. That means these gunas are belong to the Lord. That means these gunas are inherent in the Lord. That's why even Prahlad Maharaj also saying the following statement. Connection should be there. You should not leave everything there itself and go further and see the things. Then you cannot get anything. ऐसे नहीं देखना चाहिए. You should not see like this. Every sentence as independent. You should connect everything. So first of all, you should know the meaning of sloka. So then after that, you should connect to your context. Then explanation will be good. So since you don't know Sanskrit, you should open the English. Open it. Seven, 6, 23. Anyway, it's big. 20 to 23 merged. So anyway, I will do this. It's not failed. I cannot read the 20, 21, 22, 23, 4 slokas, and because those are all clubbed as a chunk. So that's why I will do myself, because I am reading for your purpose. So, but anyway, it is not there. So I will explain. Huh? No, you can read that portion in that sloka, you can search and read, but I don't want to do that. For you, there is no option, na? You have to read the you have to read the Prabhupada translation. Then only you will understand. So, now you see. Okay. Now we will try to understand the meaning of sloka, then we see the connection. Kevala anubhavananda swarupaha. This is Parameshwaraha. Mayaya gunasargaya mayaya antarhita aishwaryaha iyate. So this is, here meaning is, Lord is mistaken. Lord is mistaken by the generally asuras. They think Lord is also like a human being, and also he is like others, like how he is, and the same way he thinks about the Lord also. Here, why they think like this? Because the Lord is also, even he is a transcendental, kevala anubhavananda swarupaha. What is the meaning of this? He is swarupa, that means his form, his inherent form is completely blissful. Kevala means fully, that means purely blissful. Kevala anubhavananda swarupaha. Parameshwaraha, that means he is the controller of everything. Parameshwaraha. But what he does? So, antarhita aishwaryam. Antarhita, antardhanam. Antarhita means hiding. Antarhita means hiding. Hiding of what? Aishwaryam. So, what is that? That means opulence. Whatever his inherent opulence is there, that opulence he is hiding. He is hiding. By what? By the Maya. What kind of Maya? Guna sargaya. It creates using his own gunas. It does the creation. Maya does the creation. So by that Maya, what he is doing? Hiding his Aishwaryam, his opulence. So that's why people, they think, that means people, they mistaken him. They think he is also human being. Okay? Getting? Sandarbha. You explain what you got? How to proceed? Kevala, start. Sunene, you didn't hear? Where you enter your mind into some. Tirumala, you say? जल्दी करो हमको 24 28 till 28 I should reach.
Hare Krishna. Mahavishnu. In this sloka, we want to establish that the Lord has the inherent qualities, characters.
Yeah, qualities.
Yeah. That is not because of Maya. So for that we are taking that Prahlad Maharaj sloka. So here he said that his Swarupa is fully blissful. Kevala.
Purely blissful.
And he is Parameshwara.
What kind of bliss? That is enjoyable. That means experienceable. Anubhava ananda swarupa.
Everyone can experience.
From this you can bring the more in another context to prove Lord as Anubhavi, as an experiencer. So you can use this answer, but not that is our context. So that's why we don't touch that.
We don't go there.
Yes. Come to the.
He is Parameshwara. He is the controller of everything.
Okay.
And he has Antarhita Aishwarya.
Antarhita Aishwarya.
So he having some qualities.
Opulence. Aishwarya means opulence.
Aishwaryam. He has some Aishwaryam that he is hiding. Andar means hiding.
Hiding.
Hiding. How he is hiding? By the Maya.
What kind of Maya?
What kind of Maya?
Gunasargaya.
Gunasargaya.
That means which creates using its gunas. That means does the creation. She does creation by her gunas. So that's why people they what iyate. That means they will mistaken
he as a human.
People mistaken him. They think he is also like human being.
So by this sloka we can understand that Lord has the two different qualities.
So here after knowing this meaning, you go to the Tika. Now you should read out from the Tika, so their elaboration will be done. Okay, Sandarbha, you got? You are afraid? You have fear of me? Don't get fear of me. Yeah, tell me. What do you want? You ask. You got it, okay. Previously you didn't get what is the reason you are saying. Okay, no problem. You got it now? Okay. Yes. If you get too much fear of teacher, then also you cannot follow. Don't get too much fear of the teacher. Okay. They should have favorable fear, not the too much fear and not too much familiarity. Both are not good. Okay. Thank you, Mataji. No. That's it. Too much fear is also not good. Too much familiarity is also not good. It should be balanced. Okay, Tika. That means now we are reading from the Tika means it is Sridhar Swami's. What Sridhar Swami is saying about this sloka, how he is explaining, that we should see. Tika, cha. So now, generally Acharyas, any sloka means they will try to explain that sloka in the form of Purva Pakshi and Siddhanta Pakshi. So before make you to understand this sloka, they will put a question. So what question they are putting? Nanu saeva che sarvatra tarihi sarvatra sarvagnatvam upalabhyeta. So because we don't know the previous sloka, that's why we don't know much context, but at least we can understand from this what question, what objection is raised. If Lord is existing everywhere, question I am saying, objection. Nanu part we are understanding. Opposite party, what they are saying, that means Asura Balakas you can take. So Prahlad is saying and Asura Balakas are is hearing. So then Asura Balakas can be can think this question. Like in the Prahlad, in the Narsingha Bhagavan Stuti also, at that time, so Prahlad is saying, and Purva Pakshi, who is the Purva Pakshi then? Lord Narsingha Dev. That means who is ever hearing? So he can be putting, oh, hey, why you are saying like this, like that. You should write for all the slokas that flow, that you remember all. Now start your work. I am saying. So now you see here, what they are saying, Nanusa eva che sarvatra. That means, if Lord is existing everywhere, tarihi, then sarvatra sarvagnatvam upalabhyate. That means, sarvagnatvam means knowing of everything, should be existing everywhere. Upalabhyeta means existing, should exist. What should exist? Sarvagnatvam. Sarvatra upalabhyeta. That means Lord should be available, otherwise you can say. If Lord is existing everywhere, so then Lord should be known to everyone. If water is everywhere, then you can see water only, na, everywhere. If Lord is existing everywhere, why Lord is not available everywhere? He should be available everywhere. Upalabhyeta means available. Upalabhyeta should available. Sarvatra. Sarvagnatvam upalabhyeta. That means, so sarvagnatvam is nothing but it is a quality of the Lord. That means Lord you should take. Sarvagnatvam means you should take as Lord. That means Lord should be available everywhere. This is the objection. Then why he is not available? Then that answer should be given by the Prahlad now. So that's why Prahlad is saying this sloka. Hey, Lord is everywhere available, but what he is doing? He is, what he is doing? Mayaya antarhita vaibhavam. That means he is hiding. He is available everywhere, but he is hiding his opulence by the Maya. He is keeping a cover on him. He is available everywhere, here and there. Okay? You got it? Tatra aha gunatmakaha sarga. You go further. So that means answer is said like this. Gunatmakaha sargaha yasyaha taya mayaya antarhitaha aishwaryam yena saha. That means by whom? By whom opulence is hidden? By the Maya. How Prahlad, what he is saying, Prahlad? Lord is hiding his opulence by the Maya. What kind of Maya? The one which creates, one which creates this creation by her gunas. Okay? Ityesha. Ityesha means now Sridhar Swami's commentary is finished. Now Jiva Goswami derives even more clear understanding. He will bring out the clear conclusions. So he gives his opinion now on he gives commentary on the commentary. So what he is saying now, you see. Ityesha means Sridhar Swami's discussion is finished. Now whatever is there, that is by the Jiva Goswami. Atra Bhagavad Aishwaryasya. After that what you read? Now we should understand this line. Atra Bhagavad Aishwaryasya. Bhagavad Aishwarya means opulence of the Lord. Mayaya antarhitatvena. That means the opulence of the Lord, antarhitatvena means it is covered by the Maya. Gunasargaya. So Mayaya antarhitatvena gunasargaya iti visheshana vinyasena cha tad atitatvam bodhayati swarupavat. See how brilliantly Jiva Goswami is bringing the real conclusion. What is the conclusion we want to derive? The opulence of the Lord is not because of the Maya gunas. So he is bringing this. What he is saying? We are using gunasarga as the visheshana for the Maya. Mayaya gunasargaya mayaya. Okay? Gunasargaya mayaya. So gunasarga is the visheshana for whom? Maya. That means this Maya is covering the opulence of the Lord. What kind of Maya? Which is creating, which is having gunas, and by those gunas it is creating this material world. That means the covering and the one covered both are different always. Yes or no? Covering and the one covered is different or not? That means Maya is different from the Lord's opulence. Yes? So that means now you are saying Maya as gunasarga. That means Maya means nothing but which is having the gunas and also which does the creation. That means what? The Lord's opulence is beyond the creation of the Maya. Got it or not? Tirumala, you got it? Explain, Sandipani.
That means Lord's gunas are beyond the three gunas of Maya, Prabhu.
Lord's opulence is beyond the three gunas. How to derive? That is intelligence. That we should know. That is Acharya is giving clear understanding. How he is interpreting, you tell me. Explain. Who will explain? You want to explain? Okay, give to him. After that you should explain once again. Here once again. You want to explain? You got it? No.
So
Okay. Yes, sab faltu.
Siddha Swami, he states in his commentary that the Lord is the Lord's opulence is covered by Maya, and here Jiva Goswami he explains that commentary that actually here Guna Sarga has been used as Visheshana of Maya.
Guna Sarga is the Visheshana for the Maya. Yes.
So now Jiva Goswami is explaining here what kind of Maya is covering the opulence of the Lord.
Yeah.
So that Maya is Guna Sarga.
Yeah.
You know, Guna Sarga means in the form of which is
It is having gunas, and by that it does the creation.
Creation, yes.
Yes.
So now now the covering and the cover, they have to be different.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Covering and the one covered, both are always different. Now the covering is the guna sarga. That means material creation or Maya creation, which is out of the modes. So that means, so covering is out of the modes, and cover should be the different from this. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's why it is proving, it is clearly proving that. So covered, that means Lord is beyond the modes. Huh? You didn't get? See, now this is the cloth, and you are covering this pen or this marker with this. Okay, you covered this. That means you cannot cover marker with marker. Yes or no? Can you cover marker with marker? That means the same marker can cover the same marker. No. That means all the time covered will be the covering will be different from the covered. So now you are saying this is guna sarga. That means it is the creation out of the modes. And also from what we understood, covered is different from the covering. If it is also guna sarga, how can it cover this? If this is also guna sarga, marker is also guna sarga, then how it can cover? It cannot cover. You cannot say it is covering. It is that only. You are getting? Yeah. Yeah. विशेषण विन्यासेन तद अतीतत्वं बोधयति. तद अतीतत्वं बोधयति. If the Vaibhava of the Lord is also is a guna sarga, then you cannot say guna sarga. That means Lord's opulence is covered by the guna sarga. Logic is this. Yes, you got it? If Lord's Vaibhavam, that means Lord's opulence is also because of guna sarga, then you cannot say Lord's opulence is covered by the guna sarga, because that is also same. No, you are saying covering, no? It's covered, you are saying. So same thing cannot cover the same. No, same thing cannot cover the same. So that means now you are keeping books, you are keeping some grass. So grass is there. That means then you cannot say grass is covering grass. It is a grass only. Grass. If you cover grass with polythene tarpaulin cover, then you can say grass is covered by the tarpaulin. So which is that means covering all the time, it should be different from that. Otherwise you say that only that. You're getting? That is Achintya Maya, Achintya Shakti, it is possible. Yes, Lord's qualities are Achintya and his Maya is also Achintya. Everything is Achintya. Swarupavat. So, antarhitattvena gunasargaya iti mayaya visheshana vinyasena cha tad atitatvam. That means the vaibhava of the Lord is beyond the gunasarga. Tad atitatvam. That means gunasargatitatvam. Kasya vaibhavasya. Bhagavad vaibhavasya gunasargatitatvam atra siddhyate. It established. The Swarupa Vaibhavam is by the another energy. Yes. Is there? You can read. I didn't see actually there. Because here Jiva Goswami clearly is saying, if you habituated, you get a habit of reading the Jiva Goswami text, then it will come inside you automatically.
Babaji, what he has written, that actually an inferior object is generally used to conceal, hide a superior one. For example, cloth is used to hide a gem.
Okay, yes.
Right? An iron strong box to secure money.
Yes.
So in this way, as cloth is used to hide a gem or an iron strong box to secure money, similarly, Bhagavan hides himself with the veil of Maya.
Yes.
This means Maya is inferior, Bhagavan is superior.
So that is also one more extra point we can see. One more extra point that is. That means cheaper thing covers the precious thing. So that is he is bringing. Yes, that is also, that's why it is. If you think, then you can get more ideas. It's not that this is the limited and is finished. You can write, you can explain the text of Jiva Goswami in more ways. That is okay. Yes, is the link. He covers. Yes. अतः परमेश्वर इति विशेषणमपि तत्सहयोगेन पूर्वमेव दत्तम् इति ज्ञेयम्. So that's why Parameshwara iti Visheshanamapi. Parameshwara Visheshanam is going with the Lord and Gunasarga is going with the Maya. So that's why he is having the innumerable qualities and he is Kevala Anubhava Ananda Swarupaha and also he is Parameshwaraha. That means he is also controller. Yeah, what can, because we have time left. Srutayascha. Shrutis are saying, not Srutayaha. Shvetashram, that means we are reading out from the Upanishads. Upanishad is also Shruti. So what Upanishad is saying? Ajamekam lo ajamekam hita sukla krishnam bahvi prajasrajamanam sarupa ajohyeko jushamano nushete jahatyenam bhukti bhogamajonya. Now you have to, so if there is no Prabhupada translation, then how will you make this translation? How will you make? That's why you should know Sanskrit. Or otherwise you should see others' translation. Hindi or some Haridas, not Haridas Shastri doesn't have actually. Some others. We should bring out book for the Sandarbhas. Okay. Anyway. Ajam ekam. Aja means yesterday I said one meaning. Aja means goat. And Aja also means unborn. Like Ajaha is a female. Male is Ajaha, female is Aja. Tap pratyayega. After tap it will become Aja. Ajaha, Aja. Aja, Aje, Aja. Ajaha. Ajaha is different, male. And Ajam, first what is there? Ajam is there, na? Ajaha is the male, Aja is the female. So Aja means two meanings, unborn. Maya is also unborn. And Ajaha means here unborn, that is Jivatma is also Ajaha. And Lord is also Ajaha. Jivatma is also Ajaha. Maya is Aja. Okay, female. Now, this Maya is Aja. Ajam ekam lohita sukla krishnam. What kind of varna she is having? Lohita means red, Shukla means white, Krishna means black. Means passion, goodness, ignorance. Why she is having three colors? Because of the three gunas. So, Ajam ekam lohita krishnam bahvihi prajaha srujamanam. What she does? She creates so many living entities. Prajaha means living entities. Bodies. So many bodies are children. Sarupaha, those are also similar. Like your body, my body, dog body, cat body, all are Lohita Krishna Sukla. All are the red, white, black. Mixed up. Like how she is, all also same. There's a tree's body, everything. All these are all different children of that Maya. Ajaha. Now here Ajaha we are getting. See in the sloka. This is Ajaha, is a male. Ajaha ekaha jushamanam anushete. So one ram, that means one bakari, one bakara. One bakara, what you will. Here bakara you should take for living entity, not for Lord. Lord is also another Ajaha. You should not say Lord as bakara, but it's not good. So here Ajaha. So that means this living entity. Here Ajaha means living entity. What he does? Jushamanaha. He is enjoying those creations. That means he will enter into one time into the pig body and he will enjoy there. One time he will enter into the dog body, there also he will enjoy. Like that he is enjoying and he is following her. Anushete. And another is what he is doing. Anyaha. You come to the last point, last word of this sloka. Anyaha. Anyaha means other than this Ajaha. Other than this living entity. That means Supreme Lord. What he does? Jahati. Yenam Jahati. Yenam Jahati. He leaves. He leaves her. Yenam Jahati. Anyaha Ajaha. Yenam Jahati. What? Huh? He never follow her. He never enjoy her. He never enjoy her creations. He will never like the Jivatma. No. So from this what we are understanding? From this is the meaning of sloka. So that means Lord is beyond the creation of the Maya, and Lord is not dependent on creations of the Maya. Only Jivatma. Anyah Ajah is said, na? That is Lord. What do you want to ask? Ask. Oh, how this sloka is connected to the present context. So we are proving, so Lord is beyond the creation of the Maya. So this is also in the same line, na? So whatever the creation is done by the Maya, so that is not enjoyed by the Lord. He is leaving that. He is separating himself from that. Anyah Ajaha means another Ajaha. Another unborn person. Who is that? That is Lord. He is not mixing with her. He is not embracing her. That is the sloka, na? Our sloka is what? Vedastuti, what it is saying. So one person, that person is embracing her and he is getting the qualities of her. But you are leaving her and you are separating from yourself from her. Okay? Yadatmakos Bhagavan tadatmika vyaktihi. Shaktihi actually, it's not vyaktihi. Atmika vyaktihi. Vyaktihi is a pullinga and Atmika is a strilinga. So how we can make it vyaktihi? It's a Shaktihi. Shakti is a strilinga actually. So yadatmako Bhagavan tadatmika Shaktihi. Whatever is the nature of the Lord, yadatmaka means whatever the nature of the Lord. So his Shakti is also same. If Lord is blissful, if Lord's nature is blissful, then his Shakti is also blissful. That is the point. Yadatmika yadatmakaha Bhagavan tadatmika Shaktihi. Yadatmakaha Bhagavan. So that means whatever is the nature of the Lord. Atmakaha means nature. Whatever is the nature of the Lord, the same will be his Shakti. Yeah. Atmik Shakti means internal Shakti. Atmika Shakti, not the Bahiranga Shakti. Tadatmika Shakti. Is inherent nature, whatever inherently is having nature, and the same way his inherent Shakti also. Whatever nature he is having, the same nature you can see in his inherent Shakti also. If he is blissful, then his inherent nature, inherent Shakti is also blissful. Yadatmikaha Bhagavan tadatmika Shakti. Getting? Kimatmakaha Bhagavan. So now what is the nature, then you tell me. Okay? You establish rule. That means whatever is the nature of the Lord, the same nature is there in his internal Shakti. So then what is his nature, you tell me? Kimatmakaha Bhagavan. That means what is the nature of the Lord? Then it is said, Gnanatmaka Aishwaryatmakaha Shaktyatmakascha. His nature is knowledgeable. Gnanatmakaha. His nature is knowledge, and his nature is Aishwarya, and his nature is Shakti. Shaktyatmaka means his nature is energetic. Yeah. Gnanatmakaha, opulence. Aishwaryatmakaha. So that means his Shakti is also having all this nature. What is that? No need. Daivatma Shaktim Swagunaihi Nigudam. Shvetashram Upanishad it is said, Swagunaihi Nigudam Daivatma Shakti. Daivatma Shakti means the internal potency of the Lord. Atma Shakti means internal potency. Daivatma means internal potency of the Lord. How it is? Swagunaihi Nigudam. That means it is endowed with his own qualities. If you say Lord is blissful, then his Shakti is also blissful. His internal potency is also blissful. Huh? Whatever. That means if his nature is knowledgeable, then his Shakti is also is knowledge. He is knowledgeable, then his Shakti is knowledge. If his nature is blissful, then his Shakti is bliss. Yes.
Whatever it is coming from inside that blissful nature.
Mm-hmm.
So that things will be there in that all the opulence also. Happiness, blissfulness will have some ratio in that all the shaktis like jnana, other all the shaktis. I'm asking whether it is possible.
You see, you take one glass of milk. It is a pure milk. Glass is with the pure milk, you say. But you cannot say that same glass has purely honey. You cannot say that same glass has purely with the ghee. Okay? If it is purely filled with the milk, then it cannot be purely filled with the same time it cannot be purely filled with the honey or the ghee. Yes or no? But in the case of Lord, it's not like that. This glass is purely milk, and also this glass is simultaneously purely ghee, and also it is simultaneously purely milk, ghee also, honey also. Simultaneously everything is that only. You are getting? What you got, you tell me. That whatever potency the insight from the Lord is come, that is as same pure as like a Lord. Look. See what I want to explain. If you say Lord is completely bliss, that means completely bliss means there should not be any other thing. That means there is no gnana, there is no other vijnana or anything. It's completely bliss you are saying. Na? That means there should not be any other thing. That is true or not? If you say completely bliss means bliss only. It should not be nothing. But what I am saying, in the material world, how if this glass is there, there's a water glass, drinking glass. So drinking glass is there. If you say this glass is completely with the milk, can you say the same glass in the same time it can be completely filled with ghee? Is it possible? It's not possible. But in the case of the Lord, it is possible. That means he is simultaneously completely blissful and also simultaneously completely knowledgeable and also completely he is different. That means he is a completely renounce and he is completely form of the Gnana, Vairagya and Aishwaryasya, Virya. That means he is completely strength. You can say simultaneously. It's possible. But in the material world, it's not like that. If you say milk, you cannot say simultaneously is filled with the ghee. Okay? That is the same doubt you have? Okay, now go further. Yeah.
The nature of the Lord.
Yes.
But what we are trying to prove is different from.
He asked something disconnected thing. That's why I didn't appreciate that. I didn't take. But he took this discussion in another direction. There is no connection of that thing to this. Now, what is our concept? Now we said, Lord's opulence is not due to the Maya. This clear, na? Then what is the cause? That means what is the nature of that? That means whatever opulence he is having, then what is the nature of that? So now that has to be understood. Further discussion, we are going further actually. So we established that from the last sloka. So that means what is that? Kevala Prahlad sentence. We clearly said that his opulence is beyond the gunasarga. That means beyond the creation of the modes. That is clear. Now, he is also having the gunas, that means, but those are all beyond the modes. Then what we are saying, whatever gunas we hear, the same nature is there in his Shakti. That means if say gunas are, that means blissful, if his guna is blissful, he said, then that same quality you can see in his Sarup Shakti. If he is knowledgeable, then his Shakti is knowledge. He is knowledgeable, then his Shakti is knowledge. Yes? Like that. That's what he said. Yadatmakaha Bhagavan tadatmika Shakti. Yeah. Yes. Anya ajaha. Jahati. Yeah. From this, so that means Lord is having no intimate relation with this Maya. That means same thing we are seeing. So like his opulence is separate from the Gunasarga we said, na? Same way we are seeing here also. So Lord is not embracing this Maya. He is living that Maya. That means there is no influence of this Maya on his nature. That clarity we are getting. But in the case of the Jivatma, Jiva's nature is dependent on the Maya. Because Jivatma is embracing. That's why what we said, Sa yada jaya tvam ajamanushiyate gunamsha jushan bhajati sarupatam. So in the Veda Stuti, what did he say? These Vedas are saying, Stutis are saying, Vedas. So this Jivatma is embracing Maya and he is also getting the same qualities like Maya. That means the conditioned soul, not the pure soul, conditioned soul. Yeah. I am big, or I am fatty. These are I am fatty, I fatty. That means who is fatty? This conditioned soul. That means we are getting the qualities of Maya. Fatness is there with whom? Fatness is there with the body. But because in the conditioned state, it is anushiyate. That means it is embracing. Jivatma is embracing the Maya. That means Jivatma is getting the oneness with the Maya. That means it is not separating itself and it is not maintaining his Swarupa from that. But it is so mixing with that. That's why it is getting the qualities of the Maya. But in the case of Lord, he is living that Jahati. Once again we are saying the same thing. Okay, next we said whatever is the nature of the Lord and his Shakti is also having the same nature. So then what is the nature, you tell me? Then that nature is Jnanatmakaha, Aishwaryatmakaha, Shaktyaatmakascha. So that is said, Daivatma Shaktim Swagunaihi Nigudham. Atma Shakti, that means internal potency, is endowed with the qualities of his own qualities. That means whatever qualities we hear about the Lord, the same qualitativeness is there in his Swarupa Shakti. That's what is our interest of the discussing in this book. What is the Swarupa Shakti? How it is? That is our topic. Okay. Atra Swagunaihi iti यातीत गोचरा वाचाम इत्युक्तैः स्वीय स्वभावैः इत्यर्थः. And also it is said that these qualities of the Lord are, so now we should know whatever qualities we hear about the Lord, whatever we hear about the qualities of the Lord, the same thing you can consider for his Shakti, his Swarupa Shakti. Okay? But what about his qualities? His qualities are ya atita gochara vacha, atita gocharaha vacham. Ya atita gochara vacham, otherwise. So that means ityuktaihi swiya swabhavaihi ityardaha. His qualities are, his nature is beyond the words. You cannot describe by the words. Means you cannot describe by the words means you can take two ways actually. That means the Lord's qualities are completely transcendental, so and also infinite. So that's why those are all infinite. You are saying that these qualities are not describable. Infinite can you describe with the letters? Infinite cannot be described. That means complete. If you want to complete those, if you say this nature of the Lord can be described by the words, means it is having limit. But now it is unlimited. His nature and his qualities are unlimited. That's why we say here his qualities are beyond the words. Beyond the words means this is. But Advaitins, what they say take differently. The same sentence they say, see, his qualities, that means his nature is beyond the words, means it is nothing. It is nothing. They say like this. But what we say, he is having infinite, so that's why you cannot measure those qualities by the words. We say like this. That is the difference. There is a lot of debate on that. Anyway, you go further. Ityuktaihi sviya swabhavaihi ityartha. Atra Sri Vishnu Purane. Swagunaihi means sviya swabhavaihi. Whatever is the nature of the Lord, so the same nature is there with the gunas. That means the same nature is there in the Swarupa Shakti. Atra Sri Vishnu Purane Shashtamse Nirasta Atita Shaya Hlada Ityadi Prakaranam Tadiya Sridhar Swami Tika Cha Anusandheya. You should also see the Tika of the Sridhar Swami on this Vishnu Purana sloka. That is not said here. So, okay, you people also can see. I don't have that Vishnu Purana's Tika. Sridhar Swami wrote Tika on Srimad Bhagavat and also he wrote Tika on the Vishnu Purana. So, here Jiva Goswami is saying, like this you can also see the Tika of this sloka of the Sridhar Swami. Okay? That is not there with me. Okay. Carry on. Next Anuched 25. Tatha. Kya? Mam bhajanti guna sarve nirgunam nirapekshakam surudam priyamatmanam samya sangadayo guna. Tatha, whenever you see tatha means in the same way. Now this is the next Anucheda. Then what is the Sutrasthaniyam Vakyam? That means in the Anucheda what is explained? How to know? In this sloka, in this Anucheda also, tatha means whatever is there in the previous sloka, it is continued. It is explained. Same. Tatha means in the same way. All gunas. Gunas are the inherent to Lord, and that's why those all inherent gunas of the Lord are due to the Swarupa Shakti. Those inherent qualities, gunas are inherent to Lord, if you say, that means that proves that Swarupa Shakti. And also what we discussed in this Anucheda, these gunas, whatever the nature is there in these gunas, whatever nature is there, whatever nature we hear about the Lord, the same nature is there with the gunas. That means the same nature is there with the Swarupa Shakti. That also we read. And these gunas are, the Lord's gunas are beyond the material creation. That also we understood. Various ways. That means Lord himself is saying, Ashta Siddhis. There are 18 Siddhis, and out of that 8 are mine and 10 are the Maya. Like this. And also Prahlad Maharaj is saying, Lord is covering himself by the Maya. Like this. Okay? Now we see in this sloka what he is, in this Anucheda what is said. Mam bhajanti gunaha sarve nirgunam. That means what is the nature of the Lord here? Nirgunam means, Lord is nirguna means Lord's gunas also nirguna hona chahiye. What we said, whatever is the nature of the Lord, the same nature is there with the gunas and the same nature is there with the Shakti. If you say Lord is nirguna, then what you should understand? Gunas also nirguna. So the same thing you are seeing. See, open and read this. Mam bhajanti gunaha sarve. That means all gunas are endowed with me. Bhajanti means they worship. Worshipping means what? That means they are, Lord is endowed with these gunas. All, so this Sanskrit word bhajanti have several meanings. You cannot say that bhajanti means only worship. Here bhajanti means, no, you should not take glorifying here. So bhajanti means these gunas are worshipping the Lord means what? This guna, Lord is endowed with the Lord. Otherwise Lord is decorated by the gunas. That means decorated, bhajanti means they are worshipping. Means they are helping him. They are inside him, and so that's why, so they are decorating him. That means he is endowed with the gunas. What English translation should take? Lord is endowed with all the gunas. Endowed means what? What is endowed? You tell me, what is endowed? You don't know. युक्त होकर रहा है. Endowed, युक्त. So not yukta means unseparable. Like sugar is endowed with the sweetness. Sugar is endowed with the sweetness. So like this, Lord is endowed with the gunas. Sugar is endowed with the sweetness. Lord is endowed with the gunas. Sugar is endowed with a quality of sweetness. Sweetness is worshipping sugar. Bhajati. Huh? So the sweetness is serving the sugar. Yes or no? So here, Mam bhajanti gunaha sarve nirgunam nirapekshakam. Who am I? I am nirguna. Lord himself is saying, this is Uddhava Gita. So Mam means me. These all gunas are endowed, I am endowed with these gunas. You can say like that. So we can, there is a figurative meaning you should take. You should not that the server is different from the servatorship. So ऐसा नहीं लेना चाहिए. Like that you should not take. Serving means you should not take the literal meaning. You should take figurative meaning. Serving is, you should take in the figuratively. What is the figurative and the literal? Literal means direct meaning. That means server, who is the server now? Gunas. And the Lord is the master. So now if you say gunas are serving the master means these gunas are separate from the master, like that you should take. If you take like that, then whole philosophy gaya kaam se. Gone. So here that's why you should not take serving, even if you say gunas are serving Lord, you should not take the literal meaning, you should take figurative meaning. What is figurative meaning? Simho manavakaha. This brahmachari is lion. Huh? So brahmachari is lion means what? This brahmachari is having 4 legs and big teeth and big, this man is having? No. There you are saying even brahmachari is lion, but lion, are you taking the direct meaning of lion there? You are not taking direct meaning of lion. You are taking the figurative meaning of the lion. Yes or no? Similarly, like this, figurative meaning means that is example. Suhrudam priyam atmanam. And what is the qualities of, what kind of Lord he is? He is nirguna, he is suhruda, he is priyam. That means whatever is the nature of the Lord, the same nature is there in the gunas. That means his Swarupa Shakti is also like that. And also, that's why it is said here. So Lord himself is saying, samya asangadayah agunaha. That's why he is saying these gunas are agunaha. That means Lord is nirguna and Lord is having so many gunas, and these gunas are all what? Agunaha. Means they are not the, here agunaha means what you should take? They are not the 3 modes. They are different. They are agunaha. That means nirguna means what you should take? Nirguna means you are taking, he is beyond the 3 modes. So now gunas also beyond the modes. Lord himself is saying gunas are all what? Agunaha. That means they are not modes. Clear? Tika cha. They are suhrudam. That means Lord is suhrudam. That means well-wisher. So these qualities also, well-wishingness is also there in the gunas. And Lord is what? Priyam. Lord is dear. And also his gunas are also dear. Dear to everyone. Is priya. His gunas also. Lord is nirguna, and that's why Lord's gunas also should be nirguna. So that is said in the next line itself. In the second line of this sloka, what he is saying? Agunaha. These gunas are agunaha. That means these gunas are not 3 modes. Clear? This is? Katam bhutaha. That means these gunas are how they are? They are agunaha. That means guna parimana arupaha. Guna parimana rupaha na bhavanti. Guna parinama rupaha na bhavanti. Agunaha means they are not the transformation of three modes. These gunas, whatever the qualities Lord is having, Lord is having the well-wishingness. Lord is having the quality of the dearness to everyone. So these are all what? So dearness is there also because of the mode of goodness. No, in general, in the material world, so one can be dear because of whoever in the mode of goodness, then he will be priyam to the many people. So that priyam is what? That priyam is because of the guna. But here what it is said, he is also having priyam, that means dearness. So this is what? This is nirgunam, that means agunaha. That means this is not because of the transformation of the three modes. Okay? Huh? Those are all not the transformation of the modes, means those are all not the products of the three modes. Agunaha, guna parimana, parimanam, guna parinama rupaha. Na bhavanti. They are not the transformation of three modes. Kintu nityaha ityaradaha. That means anything is the product of the modes, that is anitya. Now this mobile is also product of the three modes. This pen is also product of three modes. That means it's guna parinama rupaha. And the qualities of the Lord is not the product of the modes. That means what? Those are all nityaha. Nirgunaha nityaha. Ityesha. So each and every point should be established based on the Shastra. You are saying your Lord is nirguna and his qualities also transcendental qualities he is having. What is the meaning of transcendental? How can you say? Tell me. Prove it. We say Lord is transcendental and Lord's qualities also transcendental. So prove it. That's why this is. How to understand from this Bhagavatam? That is the point. Tatha cha Narada Pancharatre Jitanta Stotre. So Tatha cha Narada Pancharatre Jitanta Stotre. In the Narada Pancharatra and also in the Jitanta Stotra. It is also from another Purana, I think, Jitanta Stotra. So anyway, that I say cha is there, I thought I bring out this. Or otherwise, in the Narada Pancharatra Jitanta Stotra might be there. There is one chapter. So there. So what it is said? Namah sarva gunatita shadgunayadi vedase. Namah. Whenever Namah is there, there should be Chaturthi. Namah yoge Chaturthi. So what is that? Sarva gunatita shadgunaya. Like Ramaya. Here what? Sarva gunatita shadgunaya. The one who is beyond the three modes and also he is having the 6 gunas. Sarva gunatita shadgunaya. Next, Adi Vedhase. What is our interest? He is the Vedhase means knower. The primeval knower actually. He knows everything from the beginning and he is the starting knower actually. Like this. Anyway, that is not our main interest. Our interest is what? Sarva gunatita shadgunaya. You should always focus in the reference. What is the point? What is part of that reference is necessary in this context? That should be figured out immediately whenever you see this. So yes. Taduktam Brahm. That means from this what we are understanding from the Narada Pancharatra, his gunas are beyond the 3 modes. The qualities of the Lord are beyond the 3 modes. Taduktam Brahmatarke. Even in the Brahmatarka it is said. Brahmatarka means what? What is that book? Brahmatarka? Oh, Brahmatarka means even in a book? What is it? Anyway. हो सकते हैं. Okay. Gunaihi Swarupa Bhutaistu Gunyasau Haririshwaraha Na Vishno Na Cha Muktanam Kwapi Binno Guno Mataha. Iti. In this book, there is a sloka. What is that? Brahma Tarka, it is there. It is said, Gunaihi Swarupa Bhutaihi. So, that means these gunas are Swarupa Bhutaihi means inherent. One more word, Swarupa Bhuta means inherent. That means Lord's qualities are Swarupa Bhutaihi Gunaihi means Lord's qualities are inherent. And that's why he is Guni. He is having the gunas, that's why he is known as Guni. Like one who is having dhana, then he is known as dhani. One who is having gunas, then he is known as Guni. What kind of gunas? Swarupa Bhutaihi Gunaihi. That means all are inherent. Asau Harihi. He is Hari. Asau Harihi Ishwaraha Na Vishnoho na cha Muktanam Kwapi Binno Gunaha Mataha. There is no difference between the Vishnu and liberated people. That means whoever is getting liberation, they are also transcending the modes. How the Lord is having qualities, same qualities you can see in the liberated soul. Like in the when we liberated from this material world, there is no tinge of Maya. That is any main point is what? That means we are not going to discuss now how the liberated people will look. That is not our discussion. You should not focus on that. Whenever you explain this sloka, there is no need to focus on that. Main thing is what? Swarupa Bhutaihi Gunaihi. That is important. His qualities are inherent. Okay, we will discuss later tomorrow, remaining part. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.